What's up? Hey, Zach. How you doing, babe? You doing all right? Y'all hanging out in the house tonight? Uh-oh, did I freeze? What? I know. I know. But I'm going to have to start the readings in a little bit. You're going to have to go lay down somewhere, mama. Hey, Mary. Hey, Sia. Oh, y'all at Jake's grandma? Oh, okay. Hey, Ray. Look, mama. You know all the people? So you hear me in the background, but you don't know. She's in heat, y'all. And she, bless her heart, she is miserable. She be walking around with her booty like in the air, like stick something in it. And I'd be like, girl. And Voodoo is over it. He's like, every time he come in the house, she be trying to get him to hump her. And, his balls are clipped, which is crazy, y'all. So let's get into cat porn. All right. This, I don't think this is taboo, but it could be. I don't know. I didn't even know it existed until a couple of years ago. And I just kind of happened on it because Voodoo was masturbating all over the place. So I'm like, okay, if his balls are being clipped, why is he masturbating? But I guess it's a thing that they do. A male is a male, right? He wants his balls and everything else to feel good. So I'm like, okay, he's masturbating. Evidently, he know how to use the peen because he be trying to rub it against blankets and stuff. So, oh girl, safe kitty said, right, Mary? That's what I was thinking. Okay, they could have like safe sex because he had, he been fixed. So she walking around and she putting her butt in his face. He is highly irritated. He don't want nothing to do with it. She lay down next to him and start rubbing on the floor, and y'all gonna hear it in a little bit, all this yelping and everything else that she's doing. Hey, Maria, bless your heart, you just came in on a crazy story. So she be doing everything to get him to play with the kitty. He don't want it. So of course, every time I open the door, she make a run for it because it's about 5 tomcats in the backyard that want it, y'all, and I can't let them have it. So we are literally to the point where I have to massage her to get her to calm down so that she'll go somewhere and lay for a little bit. It only works for a little bit because she is miserable. Baby, please send me your address again. My phone updated and everything that wasn't saved in my contacts literally is gone. So please send me your address because I literally have 2 baths. I finished one and I got another one that's almost finished, and then I'll be mailing it out to you. But yeah, so who knew that I was going to be the cat doula, the cat nanny, and I don't even know what I am at this point. I'm the fluffer upper. Like I'm just rubbing her to make her feel good. So that way she won't be walking around. And now when all these women be coming to me for these love readings, talking about, I got to have it. I need it. I be like, ain't that much desire in the world. But now I'm realizing, yes, some of y'all got some type of cat DNA that I don't know. You sniff it and you need to have it. That's the only thing that I could think about. Because I'd be like, why is it all these women are horny? But now I'm realizing it's a thing. You can send it to my number. It's a thing. Yes, you tired? Did we rub enough? Get her a vibrator? Shoot, I'm sure we can find something in the room. Yes. Is that going to do it for you? All right. Would you say, Mary, the energy is in it? Shit. When I tell you it's a good time to be a man, these women in heat. These women are in heat. The crazy thing is the man ain't in heat, though. They're not in heat. They don't want it. Now, they could be DL. They could be, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But when it's coming out, the man don't want it. But the women, I don't know. So it might be something in the air. All right, we got to put you down. Okay, we got to put you down. Oh, they need to make sex toys for cats and dogs. No, it don't sound crazy. I think the whole thing about it is it's a market. It is a market. They literally have kitty cat porn, y'all. Now, I don't know if I can't say I agree with it because I guarantee you it's a man that's running the page for the kitty cat. At least I would think that it's a man running the page for the kitty cat porn. Like I couldn't imagine putting my cats on video talking about, yeah, lift your leg that way, do this, do that. No. Now, I was trying to start an OnlyFans, but all I was going to do was show paws because we were trying to get food money. That's it. We weren't going to do any other lift the tail stuff or nothing like that. We weren't going to be that. No, I cannot be the kitty sex whisperer. I cannot. I have to draw the line somewhere, Mary. Lord have mercy. So yeah, this is my life. This is my life. How the fuck I get here, I don't know. But this is where we at right now. So I hope y'all are doing a whole lot better than me. Would you say read with keys? Y'all know, typically the first 10, 15 minutes, it'd be some fuckery. It'd be some fuckery. I'd be talking about some stupid ass shit. And typically it has something to do with sex or something I don't see on TikTok. Yes, y'all came in at the wrong time. What's up, Blossom? My baby girl is in heat. So if y'all hear a little bit of yelping and stuff, that's all we can do. I can't do nothing for her. She gonna have to yelp. I'm hoping that this is only a 4-day heat. They can't even fix them when they're in heat. So you got to let them go through the cycle and then get them fixed. So it is what it is. She keeping everybody up at night. The kids are over it. Everybody's over it. The cat's over it. Everybody's over it. That's why y'all love it here. You stay with me. I'm your people. I am absolutely your people. Oh my God, y'all. All right, hold up. Let me light my incense and get my cards right. I was over here massaging the damn cat. I ain't got nothing ready yet. All righty. How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Okay, you texted my business number. Let me make sure I got it. Because when my phone updated last time, nothing was messed with. This time, anything that wasn't saved is gone. Okay, I got you. Okay. Thank you, babe. Because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to call her. I'm going to have to get back with her. What's up, Taisha? You feeling good? I am. Yeah, I did. What was it? Early. Hey, Shakira. Early in the week, I had I slept wrong and I had a crook in my neck. Is that what you call it? A crook? That's what I call it. Y'all hear it in the background? And I tried to raise my head and I got a neck spasm. Y'all, I'm a massage therapist. And when people come into me and they be talking about they have a neck spasm, I be like, suck it up. Suck it up. Come on in here. Let me rub on this. Let me put some hot stones on it. You're going to be all right. And then I go in and I be rubbing the shit out of it to get it to release. I had no idea that neck spasms feel the way that they feel. When I tell you, I felt like I was being electrocuted from my neck all the way down to my toes. That shit is so uncomfortable. Like, I have a whole new way of looking at it now. I can't. They be coming in talking about, oh, it hurt. I be like, no, that shit hurt. Yeah, the neck spasm caused headache and all. It was shut. Girl, when you say shut your body down, if I turned a certain way, it was like, if I tried to lift my arm up, it would catch. If the cat jumped on the bed, I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. I really thought I was going to go to the emergency. I don't ever want that shit again in life. So for everybody that has to deal with that, oh my God. I don't know how. If some people say they deal with it regularly. There's no way. There's no fucking way that I would ever want to deal with that regularly. And I hope it's not a regular thing. Every morning, I swear to God, hand up over my heart. When you start getting older, you come up with just random pains, y'all. They just come out of nowhere. Like you don't even you ain't never had it in your life. You ain't never had nobody in your family have it, and then you bend down to tie your shoes and put your shoes on, and you be going to the motherfucking hospital. Like it's not right. It's just not right. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I might have to go to New Orleans and get by a vampire or some shit. I can't get any older than what I am. I just can't even imagine what the fuck that would look like. So I don't know. Like ass cheek cramps. Oh. Ass cheek cramps. Ah. Okay. No. No, I have not had that. I know. I got tears. I got tears in my eyes. Okay. You know what? I ain't even claiming that. I'm not. Is it like sciatic? Oh my God. Y'all are really out here having ass cheek cramps? Is it like sciatic? Lord have mercy. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't claim it. I do not. That don't even, and the ass cancer is very real. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Please get your colonoscopies and all that. Yeah, I've been seeing that more and more with people. Dang, ass cheek cramps. It sound like you wouldn't even be able to walk. Okay. Mm-mm. I ain't getting it. I ain't getting it. And watch me be up here next week talking about y'all. I got an ass cheek cramp, and it's gonna be because y'all cursed me with that shit, and then I'm gonna be overthinking it, and then I'm gonna accidentally manifest it because that's the way my brain works. Ooh, you get a new ailment with every birthday, girl. It's a monthly thing for me, Deborah. It's a monthly thing. You can't move. It sound horrible. In all my years as a massage therapist, I've never had anybody come to me with an ass cheek cramp. Now, sciatic, yeah, but not to the point. I mean, they're still moving. So is it upper ass cheek or lower ass cheek? I'm just curious. Because I'm trying to think, have I had it and I just didn't know I had it? I know these people asking questions like, when are you okay? No. Middle to lower? Oh no. Mm-mm. No, I ain't had nothing like that. Mm-mm. Nope. And I do not claim it. Hey, Rach. All right, let me go back up and start answering some of these questions because y'all don't got me shook it over here. Cramp in your ass cheek. And I bet too when you get old and be trying to have sex, I bet that shit grab you. I wonder, do men get it? Oh, you get it during menstrual. Okay. Okay. It's in the cuff of the butt? Ah. Tony, hysterectomy sucks. Yeah, I have two clients that just went through it. But you know what, Tommy? It's a whole lot better than what it used to be. I mean, back in the days, the recovery on hysterectomy was horrible. Now they do everything with lasers, and it's so much better for women. It is, but it's still something that you know. I don't think even with technology, women get the good stuff when it comes to the medical. There's still always so many complications, so many other things that we have to deal with on top of whatever the procedure is. You know what I'm saying? It's and every time I try to tell a friend, and she was telling me, "Oh, it's because Eve ate the apple." Everything that women go through cannot be because somebody ate an apple. I just can't. I can't connect with that. I can't. And I was raised Catholic. I just can't connect with that theory. It don't sound right to me. But get in where you fit in. All right, let me put some music on, and then we'll start answering some questions because y'all gonna have me going down the rabbit hole asking questions now about these cramps. Let me see what we want to listen to. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I can't even. Let me see if I can turn my sound up. I lost my sound button on my phone. And I'm so ghetto over here. It's like I got to go through all these goddamn buttons to turn my volume up. Oh, you know what? No, I don't. I can do it on this. I'm tripping. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, y'all. These questions are moving quick. Hold up. Let me go back up. Let's see, Rach. It's because we suffer in silence. We take all the BS and keep it pushing, so things get done. All the stress buildup has. I agree. And I think men carry their brunt too. I really do. I think that a lot of them carry their brunt too because men typically die before women do. You know. I think the whole thing is like you say, holding on to stuff and not really dealing with it is not good for the health. Period. All right, I had a hysterectomy and a holdectomy. What is that? A holdectomy? I don't even know what that is. All in a year and a half. Hold up, y'all. Now I got to see what that is. Hold up. Oh, that can't be right. Okay, no. I was like, I am so sorry. I spelled that wrong. I was like, what? That cannot be right. Why does it keep giving me? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, babe. Good Lord. Jeez. The shit we go through. Okay. Oh, Lord, my prayers with you. Look at that. I'm so shook up over here. I can't even make the thing go up. Let me try to move everything up so I can get these questions. All right, hold up. Okay, Shakira, is there a spiritual message behind the abundance of yellow butterflies I've seen in the last month? Let's look. I mean, typically butterflies are messengers from spirit. And some people have swore up and down that it was a loved one that came back. And a lot of times when I look at the cards, it's connected to that spirit. Shakira, spirit, what are the butterflies? What is the meaning to her? What is the meaning to Shakira? Okay, so it is coming from a female. It's coming from a female. It's not a mother, though. So it's not a mother figure, but this could be somebody that maybe you looked at as a mother or a mother figure. It also is showing something with positive energy coming in. So it's almost like pay attention because it looks like something good is coming in. Now, new job and money is on top of the animal totem. So it could be that there is some type of, what would you call it? It's a good omen. I want to say omen, but it's a good omen. But it is coming from a female spirit, not a mother, though. So this could be an aunt. This could be a sister, a cousin. But it definitely is showing spirit communication. Now, you're getting other things coming in through nature. I don't know if you're feeling more wind when you go outside, but there's something about wind. Pay attention to things that you might even hear. Like sometimes you can hear voices through I don't want to say the air, but I don't know if you've ever sat outside and wind is blowing past you, and it's almost like you can hear something. You're getting some type of messages too. So this could be a guide, but it is ancestral. All right, let's see. Taisha, any guidance, any messages, Spirit? Taisha. Okay, so you could be connecting with a woman that might be valuable for you through business. It is showing somebody who has connections. This could be a professional woman. This could be somebody that you're collaborating with. Now I'm getting somebody that is darker skinned. So this could be somebody that I feel like they're black. I feel like this would be a person who's black. I also feel like this person has connections through business. Let me see. Let's see. There's something that comes in where you could be collaborating with this person with something that is healing. So I will say it looks like expansion with business or something comes in because of somebody that you're connecting with. Could have something to do with the products that you're making. It's showing standing out, being more in your confidence, climbing success. The thing about it too is this person may not live where you're at, or either this is somebody who travels back and forth for business. So it looks like Spirit is sending you somebody to either invest in your business or expand your business and make money with. All right, Jean. Spirit, any messages for Jean? Hold up, they telling me to switch. Jean, lay down, mama. Any messages, anything that she needs to hear. All right, so we got a little bit of conflict coming in. Spirit is saying walk away. This may be somebody or something that is not worth your time. And I kind of hear being committed to something or someone that you don't need to be. So let's see what's going on with that. Joker card. So you could be dealing with somebody that's playing games, wasting your time, but Queen of Pentacles is on top of you. Spirit definitely wants you to focus more in on your money or on job. Now, you do have Eight of Swords. That's self-imposed. That's overthinking the situation. There's clarity that's coming in and it's showing moving on from something. Now, there could be travel with this, but it's showing like you're being pushed in a direction by Spirit. Nine of Cups is on the other side of that. So it's almost a blessing. I don't even want to say it's almost a blessing. I feel like that it is a blessing with something coming in, but it's almost like you have to let something go. That self-imposed fear could be you holding yourself back, you being afraid to take a chance. There's an opportunity with a job coming in. I'm not sure if you're scared, but it is showing that an ending is going to be bringing in new beginnings, especially something with family. If you're dealing with something with family and it feels like you're just hitting the wall with some people, it's almost like walk away. There could be a move that comes in with this. I'm getting a lot of immaturity with somebody and you having to turn your back because if you don't, it looks like this person kind of brings you down to their level. CNET, should I make an attempt to reschedule the missed meetup with Sarah, the executive director I met in the first 2 weeks of my current job, or leave it as it is? CNET Henry with rescheduling. So I feel like it's a yes. Let's see. CNET with this meeting with Sarah. Who missed the meeting? Because I do feel like there's a little bit of pushback. Did you miss the meeting? Reconciliation is on top of this meeting, but I feel like Sarah is very straightforward and direct. I'm picking up something, but I'm trying to figure out what it is. I feel like it's an irritation. So I'm wondering, let me go down. Did you miss the meeting? Let me go. Oh, I didn't realize I was that far up. Okay, she missed it. So maybe the irritation is coming off of you. So we got a disappointment. We got an irritation. I feel the irritation. The card is showing a disappointment. This person seems to overextend themselves. But the reconciliation is showing that you are going to reschedule. And it looks like there's some type of benefit to talking to this person. So Spirit is saying, yes, reconciliation. Yes, you are going to reschedule. But there's something with this woman's energy. I don't know if she's just extremely busy or she gets caught up in other things. It could also be that she doesn't value other people's time. I don't know. I feel like, though, if she does cancel out on you again or it doesn't happen, that's going to be it for you. The King of Swords is you, and the King of Swords is like, I don't have time either. I don't have time to play games. So it looks like there's good news or some type of good connection to come with this woman. But I don't know. There's something with the way she manages her time that may be a problem. And I can understand if you schedule a meeting and somebody doesn't show up or they cancel, it would make me look at them crazy too. Let me go back up, y'all. You're welcome, Jean. I hope that made sense. Okay, Nika, why don't I have luck with females even though I'm a nice person? Oh, bitches are tricks. I don't even know what to tell you. You could be a nice person and somebody could be having a bad day. Some women are just not friendly to other women. Some women just have better chemistry with men. Some women have masculine energy and they're just not a girl's girl. You know, there's a lot of different reasons, but let's look at yours. My thing about it is, if they're not your people and you're not connecting with them, then maybe you need to figure out who you connect with, and it might be men. Let's see, Nika, when it comes to women, because I mean, it's tricky. I'm gonna smile at you one time, and if you give me that crazy ass look, I'm gonna keep on walking. You don't need no friends. You ain't trying to make no friends. So it's no reason me giving you energy, but I always try to come correct. But that doesn't mean that the other person is feeling it. All right. The healing card is coming out. So this could be something that needs to be healed with you. Maybe you need to ask yourself, why do you want to have these friendships or you want to have these connections with women? Is there something that's missing that you didn't get when you were growing up? Let's see. So we do have conflict. Self-imposed fear. Okay, so we have two different energies. We have fire energy, we have water energy. What are you, Nika? Are you a fire sign or a water sign? Because the water sign definitely is coming in with a lot more emotion, commitment, loyalty, balance, but the Ace of Spades is on top of it. It also looks like that some of the women that you may be trying to connect with are distracted with stuff that they want to do that doesn't necessarily involve connections with people. We have a Queen of Pentacles. She's strictly trying to get money. We have a Queen of Wands. She's trying to get whatever she wants. So you're coming in, if you're the Queen of Cups, as somebody who's sensitive and just kind of wants balance and wants to get along with everybody. But that's not even realistic, because there's going to be some people that just don't like you and some people you just don't like. Okay, so you're the fire sign. So you want what you want, but you're dealing with queens. And here's the thing. All the cards around you are queens, which means all these women are free thinkers. you're attracted to either relationships or friendships with very strong women. And there could be that competition factor in that then. It's like dog sniffing and who's the head, who's this or who's that. You might be a nice person, but your fire energy may make you more alpha, or it may make you seem a little bit more aggressive. Even though you might say you're nice, other people may not see that in you, because if you're fire, you're standing in your power. You're in the upright, but all the other queens are in the upright. So this turns into some type of competition. It's just like dudes. It's a pissing contest, but you're being seen as strong. And I mean, there's nothing that you can do about that. What you gonna do? Mute yourself and act like you like, no. Stand in your power. And the ones that want to be around you, that want to make the connection, that are not intimidated by you. And there are women that don't get intimidated by other women. They have the same type of energy. If you go into, I think a lot of times, like if you go out to clubs and then you see the women's in the clique that are over there talking about the other women, gossiping about the other women, look what she got on, look what she did, da 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 da. Ain't nobody got time for that. I came here to have a good time, have a drink, talk to some people, and go home. There's certain energies that you have to find. You have to find the clique. And you're in a very strong clique, but you also have a very strong energy. None of you are showing as masculine, but it's very strong energy. And then two, there's a need to be accepted. That goes back to childhood. So even though you're fire energy, I want what I want. But you can't always get what you want, even if you're in your power. All right, let me go back up. Okay, Debbie. How can I get my 17-year-old autistic son to stop getting too aggressive with me? I'm at my breaking point. I don't get where I went wrong with him. You didn't go wrong with him. That's a behavioral thing. And sometimes, no matter how you try to deal with it, that's the outcome of it. So, autism, it's not a one size fits all. And I applaud parents that are dealing with it, because the spectrum is wide. It literally is. You could have a very respectful autistic child that follows the rules and does the structure, and then on the other side of it, you could have a very aggressive, violent autistic child, and I've seen it. So let's see. Let's look at him first. Spirit, Debbie's son. Any guidance, any messages? It's not easy. What's up, Destined for Greatness? Judah, Aaliyah, Nicole, ABA therapy. Is that for the autistic son? She should also join support groups. I agree. It kind of reminds me, there was this TikTok that was circulating, what was it, a couple of months ago, where the son was in there beating the mom and the sister, but as soon as they called his brother out, he stopped, which means that he knew what he was doing was wrong, but because they were running from him and backing up and showing fear, I think it excited him, and he knew he could get away with them. But as soon as they called the brother, he tightened up really quick, because he knew he couldn't do that with his brother. So some type of structure was embedded in him when it came to dealing with the brother. And I don't think it was just because he was a man. Could be, but I don't know. Spirit, tell me about Debbie's son. Tell me about Debbie's son. Okay, so for some reason at this point, he's looking at you as you are trying to restrict him. Now, maybe you're just putting down the boundaries, the rules, and things like that. But it's showing he doesn't, there's some type of switch that just came in where he doesn't like the restriction. Now, comparison is there in his mind, he's seeing somebody get away with this behavior. So I don't know if you're putting him in any type of classes or if this is strictly home, but it is showing there's conflict temper coming in. Now it's showing he needs to be in some type of group. He needs to be introduced into some type of group or organization. It's showing meeting new people. And this could even be you going in and finding a different approach to this. The possibilities for healing are there, but it's showing that you're feeling like you're losing your power in this. Really, there's a part of you that just feels like I'm giving up. Like I'm giving up this. Let me see. And oh my God, babe, I feel so bad because I can't even understand how that must feel. Because it looks like you're fighting it. You don't want to give up on your child, but it's almost like I don't know if I have it in me to continue. Transformation is coming in on him. And it is going to be a man that helps with this. So this could be getting in with some type of organization or support group. And it looks like that there is a man that is either going to stand out or needs to stand out and help him with his transformation. You're overthinking it though. There's a part of you that's like, I want to protect him, but I also want to make him get better. Sometime as a mother, and this coming from a mother, we know what we need to do for our kids, but we don't want to do it for our kids because one, we don't want them to be uncomfortable, or we don't want to look like the bad person, or we don't want to look like we're giving up. And sometimes you have to throw your hands up in the air and be like, okay, I don't know what the fuck to do. So let me reach out. Let me get something else that may help. And then let me move out the way so that it can help. He's very creative. So it looks like there's some things that you can redirect. He's angry. There's a lot of anger and conflict that's coming in, and it is geared towards you, but it's showing that it could be redirected, but you need somebody to help, because I think at this point, he's not responding to you in a way that is safe because he feels like he doesn't have to. And I don't know if he's sensing that you gave up or that you're not as powerful. There's something that happened where he's looking at you differently and he feels like he can do it. You need somebody to bring him back. And it looks like you will find somebody, sweets. Please reach out. Okay, let's see. Tommy, am I on the right path? My spirit and ancestors are sending me numbers and signs that are confusing. So just before I even started this live, I heard somebody talking about that synchronicities, angel numbers, and all this stuff was literally coming from us manifesting, like us bringing in our manifestations, not necessarily outside of us, but inside of us. And I thought that was really interesting because, I mean, let me get a different set of cards. We always want to look at the synchronicities and the numbers like, okay, this is a message. It has to be a message. But it could be something that you're manifesting, and the message is that it's happening. But let's look. Tommy, did that make sense? It made sense in my head, but I don't know if I explained it right. Tommy, spirit, any guidance, any messages? So the first thing that I'm getting, a lot of what you're dealing with is also past life. There's some things that probably are going to feel very familiar to you because it looks like you've already done it. And then some things that are literally coming in from your guides or your ancestors because you're something that you didn't complete, you're going to complete in this lifetime. And that maybe was confusing for you. Let's see, Tommy. Now they're asking for a sacred space. So I don't know if you already have a space set aside for your spirits. Okay, so there's a little bit of fear about making a mistake. So it's almost like I don't want to get off track. I don't want to not complete what I need to complete. And this may not be this big life thing. It could just be day-to-day stuff. But it is showing that you're walking the path that you're supposed to walk. You're being guided. But it's saying that you need to be patient with yourself because you're wanting everything to make sense right now. And there's a lot of spiritual growth that's coming in on top of you. One is also showing, I think what's confusing you is that there's some past life downloads that are coming in, like you're remembering who you are. And when I say who you are and not who you were, because it looks like you still have that same energy in this lifetime. So it's almost like something is awakening. I remember I was in my 40s and I started wrapping my head out of nowhere, like covering my head up. And I just woke up one morning and it was like, I need to cover my head. I need to keep my head covered. And I started doing head wraps. And I could not for the life of me understand because I never did it before. But spirit was kind of like, this is what you need to do to protect your head. And I was like, okay, this is what I am doing. And it became a big thing for me. So there's certain things that I think we remember. I think it's certain things that our guides remind us of. And it's showing that's coming in for you. Now, your high priestess is opening up. So your intuition is on point. I think what's probably the issue is that you're overthinking some things. Like you're getting the messages, but it's kind of like, okay, 1 + 1 = 3. No, it's 2. No, it's 4. But what does that mean? So it is showing you overthinking it. You're being guided though. I don't know if you're meditating, but it's showing that spirit is talking to you. And that may be confusing too. You might be like, okay, am I hearing this right? Because you're getting guided by a few different things. I would say 100% everything is showing that you're walking the right path. There's a lot of spiritual growth that's coming in. There's a lot of things that are going to open up for you. And it's going to lead you to like standing in like this power. So be prepared for that. Is it happening all within the next 4 months? No, it looks like it's going to take at least a couple of years. But it is showing that you're moving in the right direction. If you don't meditate, I would suggest. Let me see. Tam Do. Let's see. Trey from my past is back. Didn't we see somebody coming back? Let's see. Now, I ain't even shuffle and deception fell out. But we ain't going to do Trey like that. We're not going to do it like that. We're going to see what's going on with Trey. Spirit, Trey, when it comes to Tam Do, what's going on? Trey. How does he feel about Tam Do right now, Spirit? All right, so we got past love. Ooh, the passion card. He want to rub on that booty, girl. You might want to make sure he's free and clear, though, because it's showing past love, but another person is in the background. Now, he might be saying he's separated from this person, but it is showing two people. The passion card is showing on top of you. You know, I can't tell you what to do with your booty. You can let him rub on your booty if you want, but make sure that you don't get your feelings hurt if it's somebody in the background, because there's some type of red flags on top of reconciliation. This is somebody that is flirting, putting themselves out there, but either they're in between a person or they might be going back to a person. Take your time. This person, the not in love card is on top of this person, which means that they want the connection. Everything is showing chemistry, sex, attraction. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, have your fun, but watch your heart. Let me look at him from a different angle. Trey. What's going on with him, Spirit? Three of Cups, somebody with options. Yeah, have fun, but watch your heart. This could be somebody that's coming in. He might want something, but right now it looked like he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you know, he going around the merry-go-round with stuff. I don't know why people be trying to fuck with people when they know they got other people. I mean, it's cool if you telling people, like, I got 5 people on my roster. You know, and you might be fucking like 3 of them. Like, you might not even be fucking all 5 of them, but you should tell somebody that. Like, you know, I want to put you on my roster. You know, your night could be Thursday. And if I feel up to it, I'm gonna give you a little ass. But don't be trying to call me on Saturday because I'm with Michael. It's Michael's turn. And then when you roll back around, I'll message you. Don't call me. I'll message you. Sometimes I think you just got to put shit clear for people. Like, so you ain't out here like playing no games. Like everybody know exactly what it is. Oh, I felt that to my soul. I felt that to my soul. Get your roster straight, God damn it. All right, let's see. Aquamoon Cosmetics. Should I hold out for the Virgo or let it be? What wasn't the dude last week? Wasn't he a Gemini? I thought it. Hold up. Aquamoon. Which one is this now? I could have sworn last week it was a Gemini. I ain't mad at you. That's what I'm talking about. If you gonna have your roster, you got them by the sign. So let me see. Let me go down. Tell me if this same dude. Debbie, you caught him getting into things and he hit you. Well, he hit you because he got caught. But still, there has to be boundaries on top of that. He needs to know that he can't hit you. All right, let me see. Aquamoon. Last week was a Taurus, I think. I'm telling you, I think the Taurus was the week before, and the Gemini was last week. And now we on the Virgo. I would not fuck with a Virgo. Me personally, I would fuck with no Virgo. Aquamoon, what's your sign? Because if you air, you a Libra? Oh, hell no. A Libra and Virgo? No, don't do it. Don't get Reba Keys. Tell her, baby. Tell her. Don't do that shit. You're gonna end up in a loony bin. You're gonna end up in a loony bin. Y'all tell her. I ain't even got to pull the cards. All right, but let's look because I'm nosy. Aquamoon. Listen, I'm just trying to be judgy. I'm trying not to be judgy. All right, let's see. Aquamoon with the Virgo. Aquamoon. Okay, first card out. Y'all don't even see life the same way. That's typically the way it is. Let's see if it's gonna get any better. But you optimistic. Sometimes we got to stop looking at relationships on how we want them to be. And because it's already showing that you and dude not even looking at life the same way. That's at the very beginning. Where can you go from that? Now it looked like that he might have some good sex. And that might be something to persuade you, but it looked like at the end of the day, red flags, red flag going around in circles. You deserve love. Virgo gonna be over there counting their money. First, they gonna tell you that your shit ain't right, your house ain't clean enough, your hair, your parts ain't straight. My ex-husband is a Virgo. He was like, "You're the reason the kids are fucked up." I'm like, they got 50% DNA, 50%. He ain't even here, but I'm the reason. I was like, okay. So I'm just saying. So let's see. You might want to rub on Virgo booty a little bit. You might even want to bounce a little bit on his lap. That look like that's gonna be pleasant. But when it comes to a long term, it look like you're gonna end up going with somebody else. The thing about it too, this person is very narcissistic. Now, I don't think all Virgos are. I mean, I think that's an individual thing, but this person is narcissistic. The accountability with the red flags is showing that there's going to be some things that you see, and I feel like you already seen them. And the thing is showing you're optimistic. You know, what's that saying? When somebody show you who they are, believe that shit. Believe that shit, because all it is going to get deeper. It really is. The Virgo, this Virgo is, I'm trying to find good points. I don't want to say it's all negative. The only thing that I'm picking up is attraction and sex. Let's see. Flirtation. They are not going to like that you flirt with other people. That's in reverse. It's going to activate an insecurity in them. And then it looks like you attract a lot of men, which they sure as hell, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. Now, I ain't saying you got to ban all the Virgos, because it'd be other signs in the zodiac that, may mute that a little bit. But this one, bounce on his lap a couple of times and be happy. But he ain't the husband, baby. He ain't the husband. All right, let me see. Damn, that you had to call the police on him? Bless his heart. Okay, let's see, Nicole. I'm not sure about this job I'm at. Can you help provide clarity? Is it stable for me, or are they looking to get rid of me? I seen the same position online available. Ain't that some shit? You at work and then you sitting up there job searching and they got your position listed? Spirit, Nicole, what's going on with this job? One thing, High Priestess comes out, and that's like, trust what you feel. Trust what you feel. All right, so we have the conflict card. What's going on with this job with Nicole, Spirit? All righty. Okay, so it's interesting because it looks like at the very beginning of it, it looks like that they're providing stability. Triumph over obstacles is showing that they like you. Workaholic is on top of you. Strong worker. Let's see. Unexpected trouble. But that doesn't come until further down. It's strange because everything is showing that these people do like you. But here's the thing. For some reason, there is a high turnaround with this job. Now, it doesn't look like it has anything to do with work performance. So I don't know if this is them looking at people, they like people, and then it's just like, okay, yeah, we're going to try somebody else. Let me see. Hold on, babe. Whoever is supervisor, there's conflict on top of this person. Spirit, Nicole, with this job. Or are they planning on terminating? Up and down, yes, stop for no. Okay, I'm getting a no, and I'm getting a no with the cards too. But I do see trouble coming. And it has nothing to do with you or your job performance. It has everything to do with the supervisor or who's over you. Spirit, is the supervisor crazy? The supervisor at Nicole's job, are they crazy? Are they mentally unstable? Okay, I'm getting a yes. There's anxiety. I don't see any reason for them to get rid of you, sweets. It literally is showing that they're not trying to, but that's kind of strange that they got your job listed. Because it's showing that they like you. Here's the thing, though. It does show another job coming in for you in 2027, and that's in what? Depending on when in 2027, we're what, 4 months away? 3.5 months? So there is another opportunity for a job that's coming in, and it looks like that it may be better pay. So I'm wondering if at some point, because it looks like that you're looking for something else too. Could be you moving on, but there's something with the turnaround there, and it has nothing to do with the job performance. I'm not sure what's going on with this company without looking all the way into the company. Something is definitely off though. Got to be an August Virgo. Them September Virgos be, I don't know. Them September Virgos be something else. Okay, so Rach, I tried to sweeten up some people, so I'm hoping that things will start working in my favor. Spirit, show me Rachel. Any guidance, any messages? I still feel like things are a little bit heavier on you. You have a water spirit, though, that wants to work with you. And didn't we see that last week? That it was, I know that they wanted you to sweeten the dead. But I feel like, too, I thought we talked about a water spirit, but I could be wrong. Rach, Rach, Rach. Good spell work. Let's see. Papa Legba, opening roads. Okay. Honestly, the cards look good. No problems with the dead right now. Hidden enemy is a man, somebody praying against you, but I think that's your ex. So we might have to figure out what to do with him. Because it's almost like it looks like you're clearing your energy and this person is coming back in with negative energy. They just don't want to see you do well, which is crazy. You know, you think you break up with people and they move on about their life, but this might be somebody that is just not wanting to, or they're so fixated on you not having a good life. I also feel like they want you to be dependent on them, like they want you to need them. And that could be part of the reason why they keep trying to throw opposition, like they're praying for opposition. But whatever you did, it looks like it did open up some roads. So it should be some positive things that come in. If they don't, then we need to start working on the ex. We got to just move him out the way. We ain't got to kill him or nothing like that. We just need to move him on. So we'll look at it. We'll look at it a little bit more. Let's see, Ginger, will my friendship with Teresa grow or just let it be? Let's look. Ginger's friendship with Teresa. Any guidance? Ginger's. I don't feel like you need to let it go. Now, here's the thing. The Lover's card came out. So I don't know if this is a platonic relationship or trying to be a romantic relationship. Communication is on top of it. So it looks like that this is something that is supposed to expand. But it looks like you're overthinking something. So let it grow organically. Like, don't overthink it, because it looks like that the energy of you overthinking it starts to make it awkward or make it feel off. It's showing that there is some type of connection already there. But I'm confused with the connection. Because I don't know, the Lover's card is making me think that it's a little bit deeper than just a platonic friendship. But I mean, you can love a friend, but it is also showing that it grows through communication, through talking. But you got to be careful that you don't start overthinking that a phone call that doesn't come through is a problem, or if this person doesn't text you back right away, that there's a problem. Looks like this person has a lot on their plate, and so that could be part of that issue. But I think Spirit is telling you, be careful that you don't let your mind make it be something that it's not. And I mean, in a negative way. In a negative way. You know how we get paranoid. They ain't text me back. They ain't call me. They got to be fucking somebody else. They might be sleeping. You know how it is. Let me see. Aaliyah. Spirit, what we got going on with Aaliyah? Any guidance? Any messages? Aaliyah. One more time, Spirit. Oh, good. It looks like you got delays moving out the way. So if you've been feeling like this year things have been moving slow, it looks like some things are going to start moving a little bit faster for you. Now, we got a Stalker card on top of you. Let's see why this person is watching you. Somebody definitely trying to keep up with you. Looks like it's a man. There's some mental stuff going on with this person. I don't know if this is somebody that you used to date or used to be with, but it's showing that they're still kind of trying to keep up with you. So even if you block them, it's almost like, okay, let me talk to other people that may know this person, or let me try to figure out, like, you could be dealing with somebody who's obsessed. Now, it doesn't look like it turns into anything physical. In fact, ancestors are on top of this. Let me see. New love is coming in too. So I don't know if you're already dating somebody, but it's showing somebody else is coming in. This person has a little bit of money too. Let me see. There's a lot that's going on. There looks like that there could be some issue with a relationship or something where somebody's still watching you, and then we have reconciliation, two people around you. Hard work pays off is showing something that comes in to bring a little bit more stability. But Spirit is saying, I feel like be careful of anybody coming back from the past. I get a lot of, you got 3 deception cards on top of this person, which means this could be somebody that's coming back, but they're not coming back truthful. Yeah. This could be somebody coming back talking about I changed, I'm good, and I don't feel like they have. You might be finding yourself friend zoning somebody and not wanting to move forward with them. You're going through some type of major life change, and it looks like Spirit is trying to get you to break cycles. So there could be some people that you dealt with that they're like, cut them loose and let them. I need to be clear about that. And let them go on about their way. If this is somebody that keeps trying to come back into your life and take your power away from you, Spirit is like, let them loose. I do see some health issues that you might have to deal with, but it looks like healing is on top of it. So there could be some things that I don't know if this is. I'm not seeing a surgery, but I am getting some type of health issue. Recovery is on top of it, and then we have stability coming in for you. Be careful of somebody who's wishy-washy. Like they're there, they're not there, they have feelings, they don't have feelings. We got somebody that's mentally unstable, and I don't know if this is the same person. I don't think it is. I'm getting 3 different energies, 3 different people. Somebody is not right in the head, stalker card. Then we got somebody that's wishy-washy, maybe talks about something, but they don't follow through. And then we have another person that looks like that they got some type of stability and some money coming in around you. All right, sweets. I hope that helps. There could be some type of move too if you haven't already moved. Let's see. Blossom Rise. What's coming in for September? Blossom Rise, Spirit. All right. We definitely are getting some type of issue with emotional, I don't want to say problems, but I feel like Spirit is trying to bring balance in. There also could be somebody that is being deceptive. If you're dealing with somebody or dating somebody, I don't feel like they're being completely truthful. Blossom. Let's see. I don't know. I keep getting like the cheating card. So this could be somebody that's playing games, not being honest. Let me see. All right. So if you're dealing with somebody that's playing games, Spirit is kind of like letting go of baggage. Like, no, I'm not playing the game with you. There could be some change of feeling that's coming in around a person, but I feel like it's the way that this person is acting. There's a little bit of a separation or disconnect that's going on. So Spirit is showing a relationship problem that could be coming in because somebody is either playing games or they're not taking a relationship serious. If this is not a romantic relationship, this could be a friendship. I'm getting some money loss. There could be some type of move though. So if this is getting a new home or a new place, that could be like putting a deposit or some money down on something else. But I keep hearing like manage the money. The money needs to be managed. So if this is something that you're trying to do for September, October, November, you could have your ancestors or spirits like, okay, let's manage the money. Let's put the money to the side, or let's not touch the money. Yeah, we got something coming in with money loss. We definitely got some conflict coming in with communication. Let's see if it's going to get better. You're very intuitive. I feel like you're an empath too, like you can feel things. So maybe that's where deception is coming in. You could be dealing with somebody that you know is not telling you the truth. Ancestors are on top of it though. Spirit be snitching. They be like, look, like what the people be talking about. I had a dream that you were saying this or doing something and da da da, and it end up being true. Ancestors are on top of that. So they could be showing you something in your excuse me, in your dreams, or they might even just show you something that you need to see. Now, I am getting prosperity coming in with a new opportunity or a new job, and it's coming in from the ancestors. Queen of Wands is on top of you, and this is a very strong queen. They're saying to let go of fear. So there may be a major decision that's coming in towards the end of the year or moving into 2027. But I feel like the ancestors are kind of navigating you towards something that brings in more money, or there's a bigger payout. Could be a job, could be a business opportunity. Let me see. Judah, Baptiste. Let me see. They're asking. Let me look at these cards. Judah, Baptiste. Any guidance, any messages? Judah. All right. Judah, you may have somebody from the past that's coming back in. Let me see. Make sure that this person is reliable. Like, I don't know if this is somebody that comes, goes, but I feel like Spirit is saying make sure somebody is reliable. Now, there's something with feeling overwhelmed or maybe even feeling heavy. It's saying that you need a spiritual cleanse. The healing card is on top of you. You might want to just start with just salt and water and see if that helps. But it's showing something that needs to be cleansed off. Not spiritual battles or anything like that. It's not even spell work. But it just feels like a heaviness. So it could be something that you just picked up, could be coming in from somebody around you. Let me see. Oh, gossip and slander. Somebody talking. Ancestors are telling you to watch your back about something somebody is saying. I don't know if this is in the workplace, but I feel like somebody is watching you and there's a jealousy that comes in with it. Could be on top of money. It's not affecting your money because you're looking at money. There's a lot of spirit intervention on top of money for you. I don't know if you've been thinking about going back to school or getting certified or learning something new, but ancestors are on top of it. So it could be that they want you to take something to the next level. You are an empath, very strong empath, very intuitive. Let's see. We do have some family problems coming in. Could be about money, but it's showing you coming to the end of a struggle. So it looks like ancestors are doing something. You're very protected, but I feel like they're doing something to move you past a hardship. Six of Wands is about victory, about coming to the end of something, but being victorious in it. And it's almost like something that didn't work out. There could have been disappointment. It brought a lot of stress. Be careful with your health, especially when it comes to stress in your heart. I don't know if there's any type of cholesterol issue, but you might want to go ahead and get checked out. Let me look at your health cards real quick. Because for some reason, I just felt like something could be going in with the heart. Judah. Spirit, any guidance? Now, I'm not a doctor, not a nurse. Don't play one on TV either. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Judah, any guidance, especially when it comes to health? Okay, I don't know when is the last time you've been to the doctor, but I would go get a checkup just to have them pull your blood. Some of the stuff that I'm seeing, I think is definitely genetic. because there's too many cards showing the same thing, which means that this runs in the family. But there are some issues with your diet. There's some issues also with circulation, but it's showing improvement with this, which means that this is something that maybe you need to get checked on. And maybe you've already had a physical and you know this, but you had a lot of stress cards in the reading. So this could be spirit telling you to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're not being overly, hard on yourself, or you're not being stressed to the point where it could affect you. Definitely the last card was good health, which means that something is going to be fixed, or it could be just a simple medication. But I keep hearing like, take care of yourself health wise. And that's coming in from your ancestors. And I think it's more so genetic. Stay on top of something. Okay, if I quit working for my granddad, what will happen to me financially? Let's look. Read with Key. If this person stops working with granddad, what's going to happen? All right, so granddad is showing as the King of Pentacles. And then we got endings, 10 of Spades. All right, feeling trapped. Okay, so if you're going to stop working with granddad, I would definitely say get a plan, because it's showing right off the bat. You might feel trapped working for him, but there's a lot of conflict that comes in after this. Now, it's showing somebody that feels stuck, and there could be a reconciliation of, oh, let me go back. But it doesn't look like you want to go back. The going to school card sometimes indicates somebody that needs to focus in on something else. They need to get certified in something, or they need to open up another revenue of money. It is showing, let me see, stress on top of it, confusion. There's options coming in for other jobs though. So I don't know if you've already been looking, but it looks like that if you decide to walk away, have the plan, have the strategy. 3 of Cups is showing opportunity. There's confusion about it though. It's like, all right, I want to move in a different direction, but I'm confused about what direction I need to go into. Definitely get the plan. Get the plan and then figure out how or where you want to move, because there are other jobs or other opportunity to make money. All right. My daughter dreamt that a female relative of ours walked in the house completely naked with a smile on her face, but tears in her eyes. And the dream was concerning. My mom, every time she has a dream, all the people are naked. And she always asks me, like, why are they naked? And I'm like, I have no idea. And then she's like, do you dream about them? And I'm like, yeah, but they all have clothes on in my dream. So I was like, I don't know. But let's look at your dream. Spirit, tell me about this dream. Dinero 28. Any guidance with this dream? All right. So the first thing that I'm getting, one, there's a connection with the dead, which means that the house needs to be cleansed, because it is showing there's a lot of dead. Your daughter probably is gifted. Let me see. All right, hold up. Let's look at your daughter. Just because there's a lot of dead. Dinero's daughter. Any guidance, especially with spiritual gifts? Dinero. Oh, very gifted. Bloodline ties. So somebody in the family either practiced some form of magic, shamanism, mediumship, because she has a lot of cards that are showing the dead around her, and it's showing that the space needs to be cleansed. Let's see what this dream could be about. Okay, so one, it looks like that there was subconsciously something to make her not feel scared. So I don't know if the spirit decided, okay, I'm going to show myself naked and then she won't be alarmed that she's seeing me. I'm not sure. But it's definitely showing some type of mechanism. There's also something on this person's body that they were trying to get her to look at that had something to do with sickness, but on you. So there, I don't know if she can go back and remember exactly what the dream is, because you say the lady had a smile, but there were tears in her eyes. There's something with health, but the health is on top of the mother, which is you. So it may be that you need to go get checked out. And if she can remember, what was her eyes drawn to in the dream where the person was naked? Was she looking at the person's chest? Was she looking at the face? Did she look at the legs? Because that could indicate where there could be a problem for you. Now, I don't know if you've been having any health issues, but sickness is on top of the mother. So the dream was denoting that somebody is sick. If this is not you, then this could be your mother. But sickness is on top of the mother. All right, Lisa, will I get the housing help with this program? Spirit, will Lisa get the housing help with this program? Any guidance? And it's like, I am. It looks like that you are beyond ready to get some type of support with this. Let's see, Lisa with this housing. I'm getting a lot of delays on this. Loss of money is there. But it looks like that ancestors are on top of this trying to push something through. I'm getting a lot of delays though. And it's like you're tired. Why are the delays there? Spirit, is Lisa getting the assistance she needs with this housing program? Up and down, yes, stop or no? I'm getting a no in the cards and I'm getting a no with the pendulum too. So here's the thing. There is some type of help coming down the line. So I don't know if the delay is that it's not coming in the time that you need it and it's coming somewhere down the line. It is. If there is some type of delay or they tell you that no, we can't help you with this, appeal it or go back in, because it looks like at some point there is a house that comes in with you or some type of help. But initially, there's a lot of delays on top of it. And it's because of either a lot of people or paperwork. But I also feel too that some people are dropping the ball with this. Like they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So I feel like you need to stay on top of it. Now, I don't know if you work with the ancestors, but the ancestors are like, they can push this through and they're showing on top of this house, which means they want to help. So if you do have an ancestor altar, I would light a candle, give them a little coffee, and tell them that you really need some help to push this through, especially because it looks like they want to help push it through. Would Ray say, I have a Virgo and they're the worst avoidance? I ain't want to say it, but it's true. Okay, Sia, should I ask my boss, Julie, about a relocation? I would say yes. Like, what do you have to lose? I mean, either she say no and you where you at, or she say yes and you're able to move. Sia, spirit, any guidance with her talking to her boss? Let's see. The road is open. That's good. Spiritual victory on top of you. I want to see if relocation is showing though. We got some delays with it. Good spell work. Yes. Go ahead and talk to her because it's a possibility. It's open. All right. Let me see. Hey, Carl. Okay, Ms. Vacay, are DH and AP trying to set you up? Damn. Let's see. Are DH and AP trying to set Vacay up? Up and down, yes. Stop for no. We getting a yes. Let's look at the cards real quick. DH and AP. What's going on with them, Spirit? So we got the rose, love connection. Let's see. DH. Secrets. Huh. Why are they keeping secrets? Here's the thing. They may be trying to set you up, but it's almost like you 2 steps ahead of them. So whatever it is that they're trying to do, it's like you already peeped it. Like you're already moving differently because of it. And it doesn't look like the outcome is what they want it to be. Yeah, it's almost like you caught on to something really quick, and it's like you're looking at both of them side eye. So that could have been your spirits, your ancestors, but somebody showed you what you needed to see because whatever it is showing that you already caught it. But it looks like there's something that's going on. All right. Why my ancestors aren't drinking or eating my offerings? I went all out for them a few days ago and no one really showed up. Okay. So one, you have to look at what does that look like when you're saying that the ancestors didn't drink or eat. The offering can be accepted even if the cup doesn't go down. If the food is up there, like I had a tea cake that literally was up there for like 4 months. It was still soft, it didn't harden, it didn't mold. There have been times where the food has stayed up there and it's perfectly fine and I leave it. And it is accepted. Now you can look at divination and ask if the food is accepted. It just may need to be changed, but let's see. And they could have shown up. Naya, spirit, was her offerings to her ancestors accepted? Up and down, yes. Stop for no. Okay, so we got a strong yes. Let's look at it in confirmation. Naya, her ancestors, were her offerings accepted? There was a man that looks like he took the offering. There was a man. Either a father figure or a grandpa. Yeah, it was accepted. I mean, so I think use your pendulum, use your cards. I mean, ask the questions, tell the candle to go up and down if they're there. A lot of times when a candle flickers real fast, the people are there. Sometimes you can see a lot of bubbles in the water. The ancestors are there. It may be different than what they usually show up for you, but it's showing that a man actually showed up and the ancestors were they were pleased. Now here's the thing, in Vodou, we do offerings when we do fetes and things like that. Is the plate clean when we do the fetes and stuff? No, typically afterwards we go ahead and take the food and we donate it, to the trees or whatever, because the spirits have already accepted it when we put it on the altar. But there are times, like what was it last week? I cooked for Ogu. I made him some steak. I gave a little bit of rum, and when I went in there, the plate was completely clean because the kittens got a hold to it and they ate everything and tried to drink the rum. I had to stop them. So sometimes animals will take the food and the ancestors will take it. But once you do the offering and you give it to them, and they take it, it's good. Whatever happens after that, as long as they get it. Shit, some people don't even put nothing on the ancestor altar. Hello, Michelle. I've been good. How are you? Let me see. I'm trying to read and talk, and let's see. AB 413, will I be able to relocate soon? Let's see. AB. Relocation, any guidance? Okay, so right off the bat, it's showing an obstacle. Let's see if you're going to be able to move that, because it looks like that's the only thing that could be holding you back. You got two success cards that literally tried to come out. New beginning, two success cards. Yes, but you do need to cleanse, and I would say you might need to do some road opening work. There's a spirit in the house. And I'm not going to say it's working against you, but it may not want you to leave. So wherever you're at, you may need to go ahead and smoke out the house. You might even want to talk to the spirit and tell it it's time for me to go. Gotta go. Gotta go somewhere else. Sometimes spirits get attached, especially if they don't want to leave where they're at. They might not want to follow you, and maybe they're not supposed to follow you. But it is showing that, yes, you are going to relocate. No questions, just looking, just watching. All right, let me move down. Okay. Hold up. Ray, I need help. I have multiple women around, but the one I want is backing away. Ah, dang. Well, maybe, I don't know, shit. Maybe you need to let go of them other ones. Maybe that's it. But I mean, I guess you don't want to let them go if this one ain't going to be right. So, Ray, with this person, spirit, any guidance? Let's see. Ray, with the one that she wants. Tell me about that relationship. The one that she wants to be with, spirit. Ray. Trust issues on top of this person. Retreat, red flags. This person is seeing something that is making them feel like, I don't know if I want to do this. They have not completely closed doors because there are feelings, but it is showing reconciliation is on top of this person. But you might need to let go of your other hoes. You can't, it might be too much going on. First card that comes out, trust issues. And you started off, I have multiple women. So you might want to talk to the other women and say, look, I know y'all been on the roster for a while, but I think I found the one. So I'm gonna have to kind of push y'all back. I'm gonna retire my little book for a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be forever, but I'm gonna retire it because I need to put my energy over here. Now, don't be heartbroken, because I might be back. But let me have this moment to figure out if this is my person. I do see a lot of insecurity on top of this person. They love your sex though. But I mean, sex can't fix everything. But let's see. Deception is there. This person don't trust you. And I mean, there's trust issues in the middle too, which means that you might not be trusting this person. The healing card is on top, which means something needs to be worked out. But there is showing insecurity, trust issues, and red flags on top of it. You don't ever date anybody that's easy. You always go for the one that is challenging, and you should know that. So this other one, you might have to do a little work to get this person. And if you really do want to be with this person, y'all might even need to do some couple therapy at some point. But trust issues is showing that the multiple women you have, she either picking up on it or she's not okay with it. And that could be the issue, because it's showing a pullback because I don't trust you. All right, let me see. Let me go. What the? I thought I heard somebody say something. I know I'm here by myself, unless the cat's talking. Let me see. Tila. All right. Been talking to my ex lately, trying to see what spirit has to say about it. Oh, you spun the block. Let's see. Tila with the X. What's going on with it, spirit? Okay. Look like you didn't really close the door. Hold up. Soulmate energy, still attracted. Codependency, not ready to let you go yet. Trust issues, though. Let me see. Optimistic. Give this relationship a chance. Healing the family. Heart to heart. Okay. It has everything that it needs where it should be good. but somewhere it's like old stuff that wasn't resolved comes back in. So there's an issue of something that triggers a person, that it wasn't corrected, it wasn't healed. So I think y'all probably need to look at that if y'all really are serious about where this is going, because it looks like that two people want to give it a try, but at the end, somebody is still looking for somebody on the other side. So it's almost like, okay, if we are not taking this seriously, one of y'all is going to be looking. And I don't know if it's you or him. It's in the middle. But it literally is somebody is like, I'm not really in love like that, or like I thought I was. I want to see what other soulmates are out there for me. And it starts off so good though. Soulmate, attraction, codependency, but it's not really bad. But then we get trust issues, something that needs to be healed. And then we get passionate sex. It's almost like you can't make something feel good. You know how people be trying to get back together and they just be trying to hold on to the good stuff. Like, oh, the sex was good. They didn't communicate worth the fuck, but the sex was good. The communication is still going to be the problem when you try to go back and do it again because it hasn't been fixed. So I'm not sure if that's what y'all are. Sex doesn't look like it's a problem, but it is looking like at some point it may not move forward the way that you need it to move forward. And it's because somebody's going to be looking at something different. Love is so complicated. Just complicated. All right. Oh, no longer working for anyone, have started an independent business. Will it prosper and keep growing? Let's see, Carl. Congratulations on your business. Carl, with his business, any guidance, especially when it comes to money? Carl. All right, Nine of Pentacles, self-employed. Ace of Wands, new beginning, coming in with fire, doing something that you're passionate about. Interesting. You got Queen of Pentacles on top of you. Now, this is a feminine energy, but this is somebody that's very nurturing, very focused, though, on the business. Stability is there, which means for this Queen of Pentacles, it's like this person is pushing or focused on the business, but they're doing it in a way that is nurturing. It's not too aggressive with it. And that may be something that you have to work on, where it's like, don't get too passive. I'm not saying that the Queen of Pentacles is weak. She's not. But the energy could be that there are promotions and marketing that need to be kept up. It is showing business does pick up. You might be getting overwhelmed with maybe something that does come in too quick, but you got 10 of Pentacles on top of it, which means there's potential to make really good money with this business. So congratulations. Stay on top of it. Stay on top of your promotion. All right, let me see. I'm trying to see. It looks like I have answered. Okay, Jack, 7583. Are my ancestors having conflict or going to war? Is that candle turning black? Let's see. Jack, 7583, Spirit. Any guide? Messages or guidance from the ancestors. Oh, they going to war, baby. They fighting something. Opposition, spiritual attack. They're going to war. Make sure they got their coffee and their water. They're going to need it. And you might, what I would do is cleanse yourself with the candle from head to toe. Like when the next one burns out, especially if it burns black or dark, cleanse yourself with a white candle all the way down. Tell Spirit, I'm loading any negativity, any work that has been thrown at me, any witchcraft, any spell work, voodoo or whatever, and then light it and put it on the ancestor altar. And then hopefully it burns clear. If it burns black, then you got to do it again. But they're definitely fighting. And after the fight, give them some fruit to cool them down, okay? Let's see, because I mean, we want them to step forward when they need to step forward, but we don't want our ancestors to always be in fight mode. It's some people that keep them in fight mode, and that's not fair. When I die, I don't want y'all, don't be putting me on your altar talking about Mumbo Tanya, come beat a bitch's ass. Look, now I might do it every now and then, but I don't want to fucking be doing that stuff Monday through Sunday. I don't, wherever the fuck I'm at, I want to be resting too. So you can call on me every now and then, but let's not abuse that shit. Don't abuse it, because if not, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be pulling on y'all toes. I'm gonna be fucking with y'all. Talking about y'all fucking with me. I'm gonna come back and start fucking with y'all. All right. Is that Danya? Will everything be all right for you in your life? Let's look at a different deck, Danya. Let's see, Spirit. Hold up. Let me move. Let's see. Hell yeah, they get tired. Man, don't nobody want to be fighting all the time. So the first thing I'm getting, sweets, there's a lot of crying that's going on. You feel like you're being judged by people around you. There's also a certain way that you're thinking. Inner voice is upside down. I'm getting a lot of anger that is being suppressed, which means like you're getting ready to explode. And I feel like your spirits are trying to neutralize that. They don't want all that to happen. One, though, your throat chakra feels blocked to me, which means you're not saying some of the things that you need to say. Sometimes you can say stuff to people without it being a big argument or you exploding. I had to learn that. As I got older, I had to realize how to talk to people. And I mean, if you're grieving, that makes sense because everything, the emotions are underneath, but there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of unresolved anger. One could be that he's not here anymore and that you have to go through life by yourself and doing this by yourself. I would suggest getting with a grief therapist. It looks like that 100%. There's a breakthrough that's coming. There's something that is going to help you get back on your feet. But he doesn't even like all this anger that is coming in. And you know what? You have every right to be upset. When somebody passes away and we're not ready for them to pass away, sometimes too, they don't be having their stuff in the paperwork don't be where the paperwork need to be. The insurance don't be where and then you sitting up there and you're like, I got to do all this shit and look for the work. And you sitting up there dead. Like, do I understand, babe? That's part of grieving. But it is showing that it is good things coming to you. There's a breakthrough. But you got to give in. You got to let the grieving process go. You got to let it flow through. It has layers to it. Once you, and anger is a good one. It actually is a good one. But it is showing, yeah, you're tired right now. You're tired. You're crying. You're not happy with the outcome. You're going to get your life together, babe. You're stronger. Celebration is on top of you. The strength card is on top of you. You haven't figured it out yet, but you are going to figure it out. Okay. Let me see what kind of offerings I want. Let me see. Y'all already know Dr. Pepper. Strawberry Dr. Pepper, you know, if it's still available when I go. Oh, they not host. I'm sorry, Ray. I didn't mean to call them that. Let's see. Strawberry Dr. Pepper. I like the nerds, the chewy nerds. I have a sweet tooth, so y'all can put they all know I'm poly, but I want a wife though. Well, I think the wife has to definitely be comfortable because she's looking at the energy around that it's not somebody that looks like they're cool with it. So I think if this is a person that you really want to be with, Ray, y'all need to really talk about the lifestyle and what she can expect from it to be with you, because there's something she saw that made her pull away. All right, so let me get back to my ancestor stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong with fruit. I really love watermelon. I'm not a big alcohol person, so y'all could just give me water, Dr. Pepper, coffee. You know, make sure that you put a doll up there that looks like me or a picture. Maybe Jazz would be nice and give y'all some of my ashes. Probably not, but Jazz be like, why you be talking about stuff like that? Cause shit, I'd be like wanting to be prepared. I know you're tired, babe, Danya. I know you're tired, but you're absolutely gonna get through this. Let me look a little bit more for you, and then we'll end it on you, Danya. When it comes to, let's see if I can give you all the information, because I know how grief is. And I know you're scared, Tanya. Let me see. Don't compare where the Lover's card comes out first. So this was a major connection, of course, with husband. Um, even though this person has crossed over, they're still very much there. And I think that's part of it too, is that you feel it. It's showing that the Fool card is a new beginning has to happen. It has to happen. Like, you can't stay in grief. And here's the thing, the hubby card is a part of this new beginning, which means that even though you don't feel right with this person being gone, they're not gone. They're on the other side. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but I feel like you can still smell them. I feel like that there's a sense that this person is still there because they want you to be okay. Danya, what's your husband's name? It's showing you getting ready for a new adventure and you're stressed out. It's like, I don't want it. You don't feel like you're fitting in with things around you because maybe this is like starting life, looking at it a different way. It's like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know. It's one of those things, like when you've been with somebody for so long, going to a restaurant by yourself doesn't feel comfortable. Going to a movie by yourself doesn't feel comfortable. Even shopping in the grocery store. Really, I'm getting that there's a lot of silence and you don't know what to do with that. So it's almost like there's no talking, there's no laughter. You're not used to the silence yet. People could be talking to you, but it's not the sounds that you want to hear from the other people. Diva, if you want to come through, if you have any guidance, any messages for Danya. Diva. Any guidance, any messages? So the first thing, this person comes in at night because that's the time where they feel like you can feel them or hear them more. You might even feel like something brush your head or your face. I feel like that this person is like, they rub your face some kind of way. There's something that comes in with the hand. You've been crying a lot and it makes them feel uncomfortable because he's trying to comfort you, but he's showing the tears. And I feel like too, I don't know if you're sleeping and you're like burying your head in your pillow or something, where you're like trying to cover your eyes with something, a pillow or sheets or something, almost like you're trying not to let other people know that you're still having these moments. He definitely comes at night. He's talking to you. He's talking to you. He's telling you and he's showing you that you're still very much connected to him. Like I said, there's something with smell that comes in. And it could be anywhere. It's not just in the house. It could be in the car. But he's using things that register to him because he knows you still need him. He says you need to believe in yourself. I think the energy is showing he knows you're struggling. Is that where, are you crying into his shirt? Because there's something where you're putting your head in the pillow, almost like you're burying your head in the pillow. That's what he's showing me. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, my love. He wants you to know there's a place that is very colorful for him. There's like powders, like, I don't know what you would call it. There's a Bali movie where this man and this woman are holding hands and they're running through the town, and these people are throwing all these colorful powders. And I don't know what the celebration is. I don't even know what the celebration was in the movie, but he's showing me where he's at. There are all these colorful powders that are being thrown, and he's looking at it from his perspective. And he wants you to know that that's where he's at. He's happy. He's happy where he's at. He is saying that it was his time. He knew that it was his time. I don't know if he was sick beforehand, but he knew that it was coming and he was ready. And he's gonna come and get you. He's also showing that he's there. There's I don't know if it's a dog, but there's an animal with him. It's something that is, it looks brown, but it's not a big dog. Does that make sense to you, babe? Because typically I don't try to do mediumship on the live because I feel like there's so much energy coming in, but I'm seeing the powder's clear. I don't know what the celebration is. He wasn't sick. He knew his time was coming. I think something, he knew something wasn't right. I don't know if he didn't tell you about it, but he knew. He knew his time was coming. And he's okay. He's definitely okay where he's at. And he does come to see you at night. And you probably are feeling something against your face. I definitely see something what you put in your head. You're I can never pronounce those dogs. The dog is with him, or the dog is something that he's showing me. It's a brown little furry thing. Is the dog still with you? Okay. Is the dog still alive with you? Because he's showing me it looks like a brown, like little puff. Okay. He's okay, my love. And he's gonna help you get through. He's gonna help you move to the next level. And it's gonna be a little bit challenging for you, but you're gonna get through it. The strength card is on top of you, and a new beginning is on top of you. And I'm so sorry. I really am. There's a lot of anger. She passed too. She's with him because he's holding it. At first, I thought it was a furry purse, but it's definitely an animal. Oh, jeez. He loved you very much, my friend. He loves you very much. She passed soon when he passed. They are together. Oh, okay. All right, Divya. All right, Divya. All right, my love. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. There are a lot of mediums out there that could probably go a lot deeper for you. And it may not even be something that you need. But your life is going to get better. It is going to get better. And I wish you the best. I'm going to put you on my healing altar. I'm going to light a candle for you. I'm going to pray for you because I understand grief and I understand how painful it is. And I understand how lonely it is, even with a lot of people around you. So I'm sending you so much love. So much love. All right, my loves. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Y'all, please have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Love each other. All right. You're welcome, sweets. You're so welcome.